y'all. Thank you for coming out to my show. Yeah, this is really my show. It's mine. Okay. All right, so I'm going to be telling you guys some stories. They're all entirely true. I've lived a few places in my life, primarily Minnesota and California, and the cultures between the two places aren't actually all that different, despite popular belief. Like, the main difference is that we say a few phrases a little different, and we have an accent, as most of you know, I assume. I've heard it's been called the Canada of America, which, if you look at a map, Canada is part of the Americas, so just keep that in mind. Also, I am Canadian, so, like, what are you trying to do here? You trying to call me something I am? Come on. I've also heard the phrase Minnesota nice, which is true to an extent, but so we don't like to stand out, we don't like to overshare, and we really hate confrontation. Like, we will go to lengths to not do it, like either side of it, doesn't matter. But what Minnesota nice really means is that we're not straightforward, we're not nice people. We will look you in the eye if we don't like something you're wearing, and we'll say, that's different. One time my friend, I'll call him George because I don't want to expose anyone. He was worried about getting shot or stabbed going to his car a few blocks over. So I was like, I'll go get that for you. But that wouldn't have been a problem, but I look almost exactly like him. So I had a fun time getting his car. I tried to walk over to his car casually, like, how you're trying to walk casually, and it's like, so I walk up to his car. I make direct eye contact with the guy that he's trying to avoid. I jump in his car and I gun it up the avenue. I just get out of there as fast as I can. And so when I get over to him, I drive over to his house, and we get in the car and we drive off, and we find out that the guy was just looking to hang out. Apparently, his friend group had been cutting him out, and my friend was sort of caught in the middle of it, and he was just trying to figure out what was going on. So we walked over there, and we just sorted things out, and yeah. I recently found out that George has been dealing drugs, and I mean, I understand that. Like, he's in college now, he has to pay for stuff. And as an impressionable young adult, that doesn't sound half bad. Like, student loans? Hell yeah, I want to be in debt for most of my life. Like, come on, let's go. So, quick word of advice for all of you. If you ever meet a Minnesotan, we'll interact with you. We just may not like you.
All right, Sasha, back to you.
All right. My influences were Key and Peele and a stand-up comedian called Mike Birbiglia. Mine was mostly pulled from Mike Birbiglia. He tries to incorporate his own experiences into meaningful comedy, and I was basing mine more on the comedy than the meaningful, but yeah.
I can definitely see the Mike Birbiglia influence in that act. Very nice job. And you really tapped into the character of Minnesotans and some of the language and kind of the innate humor that's a part of the way they interact with people. So nice job with that.
Thank you.
Any other questions, comments from the audience?
The thing about the accent, like, people over-exaggerate it, so it's really, I talk with a light accent, but it's more of what I say than what people see on TV.
I like the awkward Creed, I feel like that really adds to the support.